minor colony on Titan is under attack. Reports say local life forms are unusually aggressive. Must be something related to the crystal nodes being mined. Our problem is the bugs. That implies a need for heavy weaponry, so use everything at your disposal to stop the bugs in their tracks. These buggers can be extremely cunning, so leave no weak points undefended or you'll find yourself overwhelmed in a mountain of bugs.
This walkthrough is on insane difficulty, so I'd prefer if you upgrade your army and weapons as much as you can and spend time ranking up so you have all the special units unlocked in your army. For this specific mission, I recommend the use of cannons, anti-air, modified combat robots, and repair drones. Stick around and I'll show you a few powerful strategies for how each unit can be arranged to complement each other's abilities for a more structured defense. Loadouts are a bit more on the personal preference side, but if I have any suggestions for you, is to stick to fast-firing guns and explosives to best deal with hordes on your own. For my loadout, I stick to the AK-6 machine gun, the pistol as a backup, and a rocket launcher as a support weapon. Grenades and airstrikes are also a great last-ditch effort. I know how badly you want to start, but as soon as you're deployed, do not press that start button. There will be 5 waves of varying bugs with little time to spruce up your defenses in between, so use this free time from the defense game mode to strategize and prepare your units as much as you can. I recommend you use your starter resources to deploy extractors on these 3 key locations. As soon as you start, you'll be relying on these 2 droids to help defend your extractors. So defend them with your life because you're going to need them in a bit. Set them to defend this platform because it's a very good vantage point. And make sure their defend behavior in the settings is set to hold precision. That way they won't go wandering around and getting killed. When you're ready, start the first wave. You'll be facing some tough bugs, but still beatable. This is your best chance to collect minerals from bug drops in preparation for the rest of the waves. Use them sparingly, and if you have researched abilities for the combat robot, collect a couple of bug drops for the resources and use them to upgrade their armor and replace their weapons with machine guns during the wave. The sooner you can do this, the more likely you are to survive the first couple of waves. If you don't have this skill, just place a couple of extra turrets nearby to help defend the front line. After you're done, wave 2 awaits. You'll be facing flying bugs and scorpion bosses funneling in from the 2 gates, so use the spare few seconds between the waves to set up 2 SAM turrets, 1 on each side upgraded for long range, and a couple of cannon turrets to defend the choke points from ground bugs. Upgrade them to machine guns as soon as you can, and when a wave starts, prioritize your gunfire towards the scorpions because their tails can launch exploding rocks at your units to wipe them out immediately. Shoot these projectiles out of the sky, kill the scorpion bosses, and simultaneously help your defenses if the rest of the bugs get too close. Keep using the resources from this wave to deploy a few more SAMs upgraded for fire rate, and more machine guns aimed at the choke points. Quickly check the health of your units. If you see smoke, you can either repair them manually, or if you have the resources, deploy and upgrade a drone into a repair drone so that it can look after your units, healing them over time. For wave 3, you will face dragon bosses, which is where those extra SAMs are going to come in handy. When the wave starts, you're going to want to focus fire on the dragons. Your SAMs are sometimes not enough to keep them at bay, because they have a lot of health and deal a ton of damage, possibly destroying multiple units in one fell swoop with their fire breath. Keep an eye on your other turrets so that they don't get overwhelmed while you fight the flying bugs. If you're able to survive past wave 3 with resources to spare, then the rest of this mission should be a breeze. From here you can have fun choosing how you want to defend the base. Keep gunning down the bugs, add more defenses, or switch to tactical view and watch your defenses in action, only intervening if necessary. You'll face a couple more bosses, so don't drop your guard. A couple of takeaways when setting up defenses is to keep them layered. One layer protects the other. Cannons shoot targets near the ground, and SAMs can only shoot targets above them, but both of these have huge blind spots. The cannon can only cover an area 180 degrees wide in front of it, while the anti-air can only shoot in any direction above them. And the bugs are cunning, so you will see them lunging and reaching these blind spots behind the cannons. This is where the combat robots become useful. They defend these blind spots from the strays, and nothing can get around them because they can be moved to different locations and provide gunfire in all directions. The turrets can eventually take damage from the strays, so having the repair drone nearby will keep them in shape and your attention on the fight, instead of repairs. A lot of people avoid insane difficulty, but I love it. Solving the problems that arise from raising the game's difficulty can be a really fun challenge for your brain. And remember, losing is okay because it means you can take what you just went through and learn from it. Pull back, think about your next moves, and try different strategies. Remember this saying, you're not starting over, you're starting with experience. And if you're still here, it means you have the guts to take on this mission. Go on and get good. I'm not a very popular YouTuber, but I like to put up some cool content whenever I have the chance. Chances of this video getting noticed are slim, but if it did, it was undoubtedly thanks to you guys for clicking in and watching this far. My channel is almost monetized on the first tier, so if you'd like to support me or learn more about this game, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this piece of content. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.